Hello everyone, I'm Apparition Snow. Welcome back to Syberia, the world before. We are about to, I think, confront Herr Haas, but I want to read this paper first. Unofficial report. My captain, I am writing to inform you of a troubling incident. Do you remember the prisoner the Reds handed us before they left? A redhead, chatty, an unofficial party artist. She was supposed to go before the military court yesterday for all the propaganda work she did for the Brown Shadow. However, as I prepared to bring her there, a high officer, a Brit, called me over. He said we had the wrong person and ordered me to release her. Since he was of a much higher rank, I obeyed, but has since left a bitter taste in my mouth. The Reds were absolutely certain she was guilty, and unsurprisingly, she has vanished since the British officer convinced me to release her. Do you think I have enough of a case to file a report with the military police? I look forward to your wisdom and advice in this matter. Humbly yours, Sergeant Scott Curtis. So they're talking about junta. I'm not sure who the Reds are. If that's Brown Shadow or if that's resistance. Let's see how this goes.
The little Vagaran scourge. Still clinging on like fleas on a rat, I see. Oh, I was so disappointed I didn't bump into you when we sacked your parents' house. Before we threw them in the Dombra River.
I'm gonna go with I pity you. I'm curious what his reaction is.
What a pathetic little man you are. You don't even deserve my hatred.
Run, Rabbit! Run! 'Cause we'll soon be back to finish off scum like you!
I don't think so. I think it's good to weaken the ego of people like that. Oh, this is... Isn't that one of the scientists that helped Leon?
Herzawa?
Oh, Fräulein Danner.
What are you doing here?
Well, unlike my former colleagues of the Origin expedition, I refused to be hired by the Allies. So, by the same chalk, I turned down immunity.
Why would you do that?
Well, all I've ever wanted to do in life is to carry out my anthropological research. But if there's one thing I learned in Baltaya, it's that it can't be done by serving the designs of this or that superpower. Not even momentarily. I've had enough of prostituting science. So, I've given myself up to be judged for accepting to be financed by the Brown Shadow.
I see.
I'm sorry about Leon, Fräulein Danner. I know you were close. He, used to talk about you all the time. I'm sorry. I was rather harsh toward him last time we met. He was a good man. I miss him. His integrity.
I miss him too. Herzawa?
Yes, Fräulein Danner?
Thank you for passing Leon's letter on to me about what happened
Right,
in
I
Baltaya,
forgot
like
that
you
he
promised you
was the
would,
one that sent
despite
it.
your own grief. It's proof that you're a man of honor. I wish you well now.
Well, let's take a look at, who is this? Oh, is that Lenny's father? Is it? I don't remember what he looks like.
Goodness me, it's you, Dana.
Herr Gustav?
Wish it was still a music academy, eh? Allied HQ now, you know.
Yes,
I just visited Lenny.
that's why I've come too. I wanted to see her before I leave. How is she?
Surviving, I suppose. The Allies are taking care
I
of her.
think
here in
it's
Infirmary.
important,
Thank goodness. Special treatment
despite
for
what
exploits
Lenny
in the
has
resistance.
done,
But it's
to
unlikely
treat her
she'll ever want
kindly.
again, though.
I'm so
I know.
sorry for what happened to her. I let Leon die alone, and I couldn't even help Lenny when she got hit during the assault on the refuge.
I understand you, my lovely. I do. But don't blame yourself, eh? Regrets, we all have a few. And some more than others. Especially in times of war, Dana. It's the way of the world. We just have to move on best we can. Maybe if we could all just let the water flow under the bridge, the swans will come back and we'll all be able to live together again. Like we used to.
Would be good, if it's at all possible. And Lenny?
I promise to take good care of her. For the rest of my life. I lost my little girl once. I'm not losing her again. I'll take up my job at the refuge. And I'll adapt it to her handicap. See?
That's nice.
Is everything okay, Dana?
I think it's important to get clarification on why Lenny says he's a traitor,
Where were you during the
and
occupation?
if it's justified.
Lenny never mentioned it.
If you want to know, I was cleared by the military court, Dana.
What does that mean?
Might well have something to do with the fact that I'm the father of a heroine. But all the same, I was cleared of any wrongdoing, you see.
But what were you doing?
Oh, I see. I see very well, Herr Gustav. You have a good day now.
Meaning he was working with Brown Shadow?
That's it.
It sure
I'm
sounds like
definitely
it.
done with everybody here. I should go and talk to Lenny in the infirmary now.
Since the liberation, everyone in Vagen seems to be looking for
Oh,
someone.
it's the missing persons. Oh, that's sad. What's going on? Is that people trying to get information about missing people? Soviet newspaper. Vagen freed, Vagen patriots smash Brown Shadow and hoist Osterthal flag over the city. Osterthal patriots rebelled against their Brown Shadow conquerors and liberated their capital city of Vagen today. As a massive allied army gathered at the city gates, thousands of besieged partisans stormed Brown Shadow barricades, overpowered the enemy garrisons, and hoisted the Osterthal flag victoriously over the city. The latest word at headquarters was that allied troops had joined Vagen patriots on the musical square in the heart of the capital after bitter fighting with Brown Shadow and Vagen collaborationist militiamen. In an extraordinary speech, one Soviet major took the stage among the automatons of the square. He said this great day of liberation would not have happened without the continued war effort of so many, and notably of one Soviet factory in the industrial city of Kolsgrad. Situated between Ukraine and Kazakhstan, this factory has been able to maintain its activity of extraction and refinement of heavy metals thanks to its workforce of automatons. The major added, it is a fitting conclusion that the very creator of that factory of automatons also created this musical square on which we stand today as free citizens of the world. His name was Hans Vorarlberg. The Vaughan radio confirmed late tonight that the Osterthal capital had been liberated and that the Brown Shadow Commander-in-Chief had signed an unconditional surrender. Alright, so let's go... Oh, how do I... Where do I go to see Lenny? Visit Lenny. Where do I visit Lenny? Oh, this way? This way. Okay. Say goodbye and leave. I wonder if Lenny is going to admit
Hello,
to
Lenny.
what she did. Because I'm not sure that Donna even knows. I think as far as she is
I have
aware,
to leave, Lenny.
the Brown Shadow soldiers
Every new day in
follow them.
Vaughan is like another agony for me since Leon died. I can't face being here anymore. Not now that the town is freed. So, I've decided to leave for America.
Oh?
I'm going to try to start life over. I don't know if I'll do any better in the United States, but I'll have more of a chance of getting by there than here. I'm not abandoning you, Lenny. Ludwig's staying to help you find Leon's body in the mountain. And I'll write to you, often. I won't forget you. I'm so sorry.
She's not gonna say anything?
So Dana, she never knew what you did?
Indeed.
Hmm. That's kind of selfish of her. But
So did she write to you like she promised? From the United States?
Yes, she did. For the next 40 years.
and you didn't once admit to
still
your
alive,
crimes?
Can't say for sure, but there's a good chance.
Can you explain?
No, I've had enough of explaining to myself. All I want now is to find some peace, far away from guilt and loneliness. I'm going to rest now.
It's not too late to forgive yourself.
Wouldn't know how, even if I wanted to.
You won't know until you try.
Thank you, Fräulein. You'll find the last letter I received from Dana in my automaton. It will give you the answers you're looking for.
We have a
Thank you.
key, don't we? From her chair? Alright. So, this automaton is very fancy. Bow tie? Oh. Is this whole thing a puzzle? Interesting. Huh. I'm not sure what to do with that yet. This is... Gonna open that. Okay. Oh, what do we have? Oh, there's quite a few parts to this.
Impossible.
Okay, so I have to start something else
It
first.
won't budge. There must be a way of unblocking it somewhere else on the mechanism.
Unblocking it. Well, I guess the only other thing is this bow tie. Which maybe I line up these ones? Mechanical
No,
key?
it's not the proper setting of the key.
Not the
Looks like
proper
I can
setting.
change its shape.
Oh, okay, so...
Ah, it won't fit. I must display the key properly.
Are these extended? Oh. Aha. Okay, so I have to use the key multiple times. What is this? What? What am I looking at?
Something important must be hidden behind this lock. Thing's stuck. Looks like there's nothing to do here for now. I should take care of the automaton's heart first.
Is that what that sound is? Okay, so I've got one of the round ones and one of the diamonds.
No, it's not the proper setting of the key.
Probably this one? Or is it the other way?
Ah, it won't fit. I must display the key properly.
This one? Okay. Oh, it's making such a squishy noise. Okay. I'm not sure what I just did.
No.
I stopped it. Oh, do I have to, like, time it or something?
Impossible.
Okay, what exactly is moving?
Better try something else. Thing's stuck.
Okay, there's this. Okay. Is that good enough? Can I pull that?
No.
Not yet. Okay. I have to be almost exact. Oh, here we go. And take. Use. Oh, what? What would I be using? Oscar?
You should be able to control this body now, Oscar. Let's work together to unlock it and find that letter from Dana.
Interesting. Okay.
Thing's stuck. Thing's stuck.
Okay, I can't do anything else. Maybe I behave as Oscar.
Ah, a new body. Again.
Okay.
Oh, how basic.
Up. Oh. Oh, there's not really enough time. Do I have to, like, go... Let me see. Can I move this one now? No, I can't. Okay. Well, there was this.
I should be able to use this.
That will be with the key again.
No, it's not the proper setting of the key.
So just like that. Ah. Okay. So now...
Thing's stuck.
I still can't move it though. Why is that?
This lock. I think I need to slide the small moving part nearby in order to unlock it. Maybe I could ask for Oscar's help if I get stuck.
Is there anything else? What is this? Oh, is this open now?
No. Thing's stuck.
Okay, let me get Oscar to right himself. So maybe that helps with this.
It's blocking it.
Okay, so he needs to be tipped forward a little bit, I think. There we go. Okay. 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 So, this has to be down all the way, right? Oh, that was for that. Okay. This one has to be up and then up, right? Like that. Okay. Whoops. Anyway, all right. Come on. It's like it's a little baby gear or something.
That's it. I should be able to remove the lock.
Oh, I have to do it each time? That's interesting. Okay. So... this has to go up. Other way? Yes. Okay. So now... should be able to just go all the way with this. Perfect.
I think I can turn the crank now.
Wow, there's a lot of keys. Okay, so I
It
think
won't fit. I must display the key properly.
it's just like that, right?
The letter.
Wow. That was... oh, I mean, if for sure if you wanted to hide something, you'd have no troubles with that.
Spring 1983. Dana sent this letter 20 years ago to Lenny. Dana Goengrish, Manhattan. Her name changed.
Oh?
May 21st, 1983. My dear Lenny, sorry if I haven't written in a long time. Things haven't been easy for me of late.
New York?
My husband, William Gerngrich, passed away last summer. He was such a remarkable partner and a tremendous support. But as you know, Lenny, there used to be another world for me. The world before. Our world, Lenny. The world of Leon. I've honored my current contracts. But now I feel I need a change.
Is there hope yet for a family relation? Like 20 years ago. I'm not even sure how old Kate is supposed to be. Contemplate your second life. Oh boy. William and Donna Goengrish. Nothing else there. Newspaper clip. A star is born and her name is Donna Goengrish. Have you been down to the cafe concert recently? If you have, then you will have fallen in love with the virtuoso music of a rising star. Her name is Donna, and all we know about her is she came to the United States from her hometown in Central Europe in the aftermath of the war. So if you go down to the cafe concert tonight, you're sure for a big surprise, and this musicologist will be thrilled to bits to be the first to lead you to discover a pure genius before she is swept away to play at the world's greatest stages. Another arrival photo. Oh, wow. Well, she definitely has a fruitful career, it seems. Let's open this one first. Nothing of note in there, I guess. Put it away. So she's had probably money from like royalty money from concerts, recorded concerts. Look in these drawers. Read, letter from Raymond. Crescendo Entertainment. Dear Donna, my thoughts are with you as always during these difficult times. You know I will always be there through the good times and bad. I do understand your sudden desire to let everything go since dear William's passing. I really do, but I must ask you to give it some time before you throw in the towel. True, you are at the height of your fabulous career, but I sincerely believe there is a new and wonderful chapter yet to be written in your book of life. You are so much in demand, it would be such a pity to disappoint all those fans who adore you, and they really do. I hope you will take up this new offer that, of course, we have happily increased. It's only normal that the artist who made my label should receive all my sincere gratitude, not only from the heart, but also from the pocket. I have left the master copy of your latest recording for you to listen to before it goes to press. This is Dana at her very best, and once you've heard it, I hope you'll realize that such talent cannot possibly just walk away from her public. Yours as always, Raymond Pratt, Artistic Agent. I mean, it's her right to... If she doesn't want to do it anymore, she doesn't have to. It sounds like... I'm assuming her agent or manager just doesn't want her to quit because he doesn't want to lose the profits. And I guess the only thing left is to look at yourself, Dana, darling. That's a fancy old phone.
It was a nurse who worked at the maternity ward at Baden Sanatorium before the war, when I spent some time there. She had stumbled upon a letter written by her superior. It was a strange confession written by the chief doctor who was present when I went into labor.
What?
She claimed that the child I gave birth to on April 5th, 1938 was alive, that they had seized the opportunity of me falling into a coma to give my daughter Anna to a couple of friends of my parents.
Wow.
the Zimmers. Anna is alive, Lenny.
Oh, that makes me so angry. Oh, I mean, obviously shit like that happened all the time, but oh. I'm pissed off now. I'm sorry. Wow.
You
like
can
to go
imagine, my dear Lenny, that I spent the following weeks searching for my daughter high and low.
Yeah, like going through your entire life thinking she was dead, and then...
It wasn't that difficult, even though my daughter's names had been changed.
Oh boy. The door's just wide open? That's a little strange. But it's the house. Kate's old house. So Sarah, Kate's mom, is the daughter, but was, yeah, had her name changed. Then where did the music box come from? Are they gonna,
For a while, I just stood
turn
there,
her away?
watching a woman who seemed to be the center of attention. She looked so confident, joyful, and full of life. She was surrounded by charming friends and a couple of old folks who must have been the Zimmers, her adoptive parents.
I do not like the Zimmers at all. Like, what horrible people. First they claimed they couldn't afford to get Donna's parents out of Vaughan. And they basically kidnapped Dana's daughter. What horrible people, honestly.
As I was watching my daughter, it appeared clear to me. I was an intruder in the life of Sarah Walker Zimmer.
She deserves to know. Ugh. I mean, I understand the conflict of, you know, potentially,
This young woman didn't look like me and inspired nothing in me either. No emotion, no desire to run to her and take her in my arms. Absolutely nothing. It felt meaningless. I just did what I thought best in such cases. I took a trip into her assumed past, just to make sure there were no regrets.
I was gonna say I understand not wanting to completely upturn someone's life. You know, potentially for the worse if they already have a fairly happy, peaceful life. But I think the truth is so much better, just to be fully honest and know where you came from and all these, you know, just knowing the truth is so much better than continuing to live in ignorance of your life, or he's just gonna reminisce about everything. So the music box wasn't Dana's, but it still was the connection. Nothing else there? Okay. Anything on the... Oh, I can't go that way. I can go around. Curious what else there's to see. Can I open doors or anything? Just in someone else's house. Spy? Sure. Oh, that's just... she doesn't go upstairs. I don't want to leave yet because I don't want to miss anything. Right, I still need to contemplate what could have been. I don't want to leave in case there's important information. No one notices me just walking around. Can I go in between? Yeah, I figured this was something. Oh, too far. Happy birthday, Mom, Catherine. A tiger. Or is that a lion? It's a lion. Kitty Kate. Kate, hello. Dog. Did they have a dog?
A ghost, Dana. That's all you are. Stop haunting these people and leave.
Okay.
I was just about to leave when I heard piano music coming from upstairs. It stopped me in my tracks. Six little notes, pure, crystalline, that crushed my heart with an incredible violence. I climbed the stairs like an automaton, guided by the music of the hymn of Wagen.
Is it Kate playing? It must be, because everyone else is outside.
The music I was so proud to play on the main square of Wagen. I never played it again after that. In a child's bedroom, I saw a little girl learning to play the piano.
Does Kate remember that?
She was very studious and didn't seem at all surprised to see me there. She must have thought I was just another guest who had lost their way to the bathroom.
What's going on? We hardly spoke. I just showed her how to play. Hands must glide over the keyboard like swans over water. That's what our teachers at Wagen Academy used to say. Fancy mirror. I really wonder if Kate remembers that interaction or not. But it could have been so long ago. I think she was, what, 9 or 10? At that, there? Oh, okay. Oh, now she's on the tram. I really hope for Kate's sake, Donna's still alive and she can
I hurried out of the house without looking back.
have someone left.
And a few days later, I left the United States for the only destination that had any meaning to me. Farewell, my dear Lenny.
The only place that had any
Dana.
meaning left.
Well, I will never understand human emotions. I thought you would be happy to have the proof at last that Dana Rose is your ancestor.
I'd totally forgotten that strange old lady who helped me play my piece on Mom's birthday. She was my grandma.
So, what are we going to do now?
I don't know, Oscar. I really don't know. I know I should feel happy to come to the end of this adventure. I found freedom. I kept my promise to Katyusha. And discovered a fascinating part of my mother's past, kept secret until now. But it makes no difference to the guilt I feel over my mom's passing, or the void I feel since her death.
Fair.
Maybe if I had met Dana in person, but that's impossible now. The last trace of Dana I have is this letter, and it's over 20 years old. And besides, Dana implies she left for an unknown destination, like a hiding place, to wait for the end of a life that no longer held any meaning for her.
Wasn't...
She could be anywhere. That's if she's still alive at all.
Maybe
It would
Baltair?
be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Because she was... Lenny mentioned something that her and Leon were
So,
talking
I
about
don't know,
raising a
Oscar.
family in Baltair.
I really don't know anymore.
Or being with the Gorns.
There's only one thing left to do, Oscar. What everyone has been expecting me to do since I jumped on the train with Hans.
Going back home? I don't think that's a good
Just
idea.
be reasonable and return to New York.
Don't give up so easy, Kate.
There's an end to everything, Oscar. Isn't there?
True, but... So did she book a... Or is that the one that she kept? I think that might be the one she kept. Well... Let's see how this turns out. Okay. Well, let me see here.
This ticket will take me to the international airport of Vaughan, and from there, back to New York. My carriage number.
Is it still...
I should find a phone to call Olivia before I take the shuttle.
Oh, why?
Given all the trouble waiting for me in New York, I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
Our tasks... We need to get a valid train ticket, and we also have to call Olivia for some reason. Which I don't think is a good idea. Based on how we ended things last time. What do we have? What is the correct
This is the right
carriage?
carriage, but the door's still shut.
Please present your ticket.
Looks like this mechanism is connected directly to the door.
Okay, is there a phone? Or is it on the train? This is a very pretty train station with all the plants. What is this?
I guess I have to use it to set the day.
Oh. Is it the correct day? What is the date? How do I find out what the date is?
Saying goodbye to Vaughan is harder than I thought. I've only been here a few days, and yet, now that I know how much this place is linked to my own history, I feel attached to it.
Yeah. Oh, what is this? Memorial?
The deportation trains left Vaughan from this station during the Second World War. How many lives did those brown shadow barbarians destroy? Is there any justice for those who were massacred?
Still trying to find... Nope. Okay, that's the end of the line there. Maybe the phone is on the train. So that's the carriage we're supposed to go to. Oh, is this the... That's the phone booth. Ugh, I don't think we should do this, but anyway. Ugh. We didn't exactly leave Olivia on a positive note. So... She's gonna be passive-aggressive.
Hello?
Olivia? It's me.
What do you want, Kate? Didn't we say everything last time?
You were right, Olivia. I've been chasing moonbeams ever since my mom died. But I found my grandmother.
Your grandmother? But Kate, she died years ago in New York.
No, I mean my real grandmother. Never mind. It's a long story. I'll explain everything when I get back.
Oh, you mean...
Yes, I'm flying back to New York.
That's wonderful, Kate. I better tell Mr. Canton. He's still on your case, you know. The police will probably be waiting for you at the airport, but don't worry. Dan has connections. I'm sure he'll be able to help. Maybe he can persuade Marston and Lorman to drop the charges.
Okay, thanks. That would be a relief. I gotta go. The airport shuttle's about to leave.
Yes, go ahead. We'll meet you at JFK. I'm proud of you, Kate. You've made the right decision.
Olivia?
Yes?
I don't think she has anything to apologize for, but we'll be the better person, I guess.
Listen, I'm truly sorry for everything that's happened since I left New York. It's just that I just had to get away. I needed a change of life, to be free. It was like a calling. And now that I've been following that calling for the past few years, I realize that I'm not the person I thought I was back in New York. I am that strange person who jumps from train to train, a
Well, at least
traveler
she's
without a destination.
speaking her truth more so.
Just like that old shaman once called me.
What are you talking about? Which shaman?
It doesn't matter now. I guess what really counts is that I have no regrets about being my true self over these past years.
But do you really?
I know, Olivia. I know I've hurt people while going through this journey. My mom, Dan, you. I know that. And I'm so sorry, Olivia, for all the hurt I've caused you personally.
Thank you, Kate. It does me good to hear it. And, well, you know what? I'm starting to like this new Kate.
Listen, I'd better go now, Olivia. I'll call you if I can from the airport once I've got a flight.
Yes, you'd better get going. You take care, Kate.
Okay, you too. Bye now. Talk later.
Well, it went better than I thought it would. But she also seemed a little too optimistic of her coming back. But I'm not totally familiar with the history that they had. Okay, so I just have to look at... where is my inventory? I have to look at the date on it again.
This ticket will take me to the International Airport of Vaughan, and from there, back to New York.
So, 30th, 11. Inspect.
I guess I have to use it to set the day. I should set the month here.
Okay. 3. Whoops. And 11. Oh my goodness. Oh, why does it have prongs? Interesting. Keep it steady? Inspect?
Looks like there's something wrong with the puncher. The pressure, maybe.
Okay. Is that like a makeshift?
I'll need some ink before I can stamp it.
Oh, whoops. I guess that's like a punch. Okay.
My ticket's all set now. I just need to get to my place.
Oh. I really hope she changes her mind. She came this far. Try this again. You gonna let us through this time? Oh, I guess. Oh, it's interesting they actually block the door. Okay. One last look
Olivia
at...
sent me a plane ticket for New York. What if... No, forget it.
I think you should stay.
Is this really the end of the journey?
Yes, Oscar. I'm afraid it really is.
You look sad, Kate Walker.
Yeah. Oh, is Donna gonna be there or something? How do I... Oh, here we go. Yes! Ball tire! She's in Baltair. Come on. Olivia's gonna hate you for not actually following through and going to New York, but who cares? Come on, Kate, you know she's in Baltair.
That's all they ever talked about. How they were going to live over there after the war, along with Ludwig and his tribe.
I left the United States for the only destination that had any meaning for me. Farewell, my dear Lenny.
The only destination that had any meaning.
Kate Walker? Is everything all...
I know where she is, Oscar. I know where Dana went after she left America.
The train for the
Oh, you better
airport
get
is
off
about
really
to
fast.
depart. All passengers,
Come on, Oscar, we gotta go.
take your seat. Anyone not going to the airport is kindly asked to leave the train immediately.
Oh, and the... Oh, that train is leaving. Uh-oh. Oh. Is she gonna make it? She doesn't have a ticket, though. Chasing trains again, back from the very start. Oh no! Come on! Oh, Ludwig! You figured it out too? That's where she is? Or did he always know that Donna was there?
Mr. Ludwig, what are you doing here?
Going home.
What about Demoiselle Lenny?
Lenny's gone. In her sleep. Too much guilt. Too much sorrow.
Oh.
I took her in the mountain with Leon. They're together now. What about you, Kate Walker?
I'm going back home too. In a way.
We'll probably have Ludwig, or ask Ludwig to help us find the tribe. And Dana as well. Well, that's gorgeous. And the Fog and Swans. Oh! Is this the end? What? Really? Okay, interesting. That kind of ended on a cliffhanger, which makes me think maybe there will be a sequel, but I don't know that for sure. So, wow. Okay, well, this game has been really, really good. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. The story was really captivating to me. At moments, I thought, oh, maybe I figured things out, and then it kind of flipped. I went in different directions. And overall, just really well done. We thank our family, relatives, and friends for their support during the production of Syberia and loving memory of our beloved ones. Yeah, so I thoroughly recommend this series. Obviously it's recommended to play the other games to have context, but I don't think it's wholly necessary. I wasn't expecting the game to end so abruptly, though. I feel a little bit, like I'm wanting more already. And hopefully we get some more in the future. Who knows? I will say, the story was so well done that you fall in love with almost every character. Obviously, there's characters that you're meant to hate, and you do, or I have. But Donna, Leon, Oscar, who is always loved in this series, they're all just so great, and then you feel emotionally attached by their stories and what happened to them. And just the environment was beautiful, with the graphics and everything. The environments were gorgeous. The musical score was really good. The Fogenham was an original song, I believe, for this game. And yeah, I'm really excited to see if anything else comes. There's more to the series in the future. But we'll see, I guess. I think we're just going to... I have no other tidbits. So I guess we're just going to watch through the rest of the credits. And the amazing people that worked on this game. And I guess that's the end of the game. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you soon.